Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Money podcast, your source for all things money. My name is Adam Torres. You can find me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Tyler McIntyre on the line, and he's the founder over at Bank Novo. Tyler, welcome back to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Oh, man, so I love these episodes. It's been a reunion 2020 episode. It's like I'm bringing the band back together, getting all the podcast buddies back together. For the audience who hasn't heard one of these episodes yet, well, the reunion 2020 episode is when I bring on a guest I had on in the past, and I liked them so much I had to bring them right on back. So, Tyler, I don't want to assume all of our new listeners caught the first episode, so why don't you just start by giving us an overview of what you're doing over at Bank Novo?
Sure. So Novo is a digital banking platform for small businesses. So everybody from that sole proprietor who's a freelancer or even, has a side gig, all the way up to, 10, 15-person company. We provide banking solutions for them that integrates into all the tools that they currently use. And the best part of it is it's free, right? So completely digital online. You open up an account in a few minutes, go through it. And in the end, you can do all your banking through the application, never stepping foot in a branch. So that way you can really, really focus on your business.
Well, absolutely amazing. And I remember from our first episode, it just kind of blew my mind with this because for anybody that's ever opened up a business banking account, which we have a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, executives that listen to this, it's not the easiest thing. And compared to the regular just consumer banking, which is typically a little bit easier, it's kind of like pulling teeth at times. Can you talk about some of the ease of use that Bank Novo offers?
Sure. So, I'll probably just first start off on kind of sharing some good news since our last time that we connected on the podcast, which is we were with Money Magazine's Top Business Bank of 2020. And
wow. So, congratulations. Yeah. First of all, are you kidding me? That's amazing.
Yeah, and a lot of the features that they were highlighting in what makes us good was the ease of use. Right? And that starts with that fully digital onboarding. It's opening up an account, boom, get dropped right into it, being able to fund your account right from the inside the application, deposit checks, by taking a photo of them, and then it gets even better. Let's just say, for example, you have to pay somebody with a check. You can do it right from the application. You type in who you want to mail the check to. We will print, mail, and sign that check to whoever you want to pay. And when they deposit it, the most beautiful part is it automatically reconciles. And if you enter into one of our connections like Zero, that actual reconciliation flows straight into your accounting system. So no more, check deposit or check 1, 2, 3, 4 on your bank statement. You know exactly who it went to, and the best part, once again, it's free.
Wow, absolutely amazing. All right, so Tyler, you're holding out. Obviously, this already sounds too good to be true. So let's layer on some more too good to be true. Let's talk about perks.
Yeah. So one of the advantages of becoming a Novo, just account holder, is that you get access to a bunch of these different perks that we work with from the top startup and larger companies out there to provide for our customers. So the one that we're most excited about is Google, right? So by signing up with us, you get $3,000 in Google Cloud credits off the bat, right? So if you have some type of online workload, you got a website you're running, you need a database, et cetera, for the first year, up to $3,000 where you can just get that back. Zendesk as well. We're big fans of Zendesk customer support, right? So there's a 100% discount on Zendesk, for the first 3 months as you start up. HubSpot, Stripe is another great one. We give you $20,000 in fee-free card processing through Stripe. Salesforce, there's great discounts with Salesforce and plenty more. And we're just right now signing with Segment, which allow you to connect into multiple different streams and get up to $100,000 in credits over 4 years. So really, really excited about all these great perks that come with your account. And so if you're a small business owner who uses these things or looking to grow their business, in addition to those ease of use things, you also get all these great access to perks, free services, and we will continue growing out that perks page.
Oh man, that's amazing. What about some of the, I'm just curious, what about some of the features that some of the other banks offer, like let's say your accountant, your bookkeeper or something? Are there different accesses and things like that your accountant can go in there and check it out, or just trying to get a feel for like how somebody could make the switch now to this bank and it just kind of be seamless?
Yeah. So the way that we're working on, you can have multiple users. Let's start off by that, right? So you'd be able to add a co-founder, et cetera, to access your bank account. But because we have such great integrations with the accounting system, your accountant doesn't need to log into your bank anymore. Doesn't need to drop and download a CSV file and then upload it. We have real-time, essentially, feeds that are directly pushing into Xero or QuickBooks, these different transactions. So the accountant and the bookkeepers can live in their software knowing that it is in real time being updated with the most recent and up-to-date transactions.
Wow, that's amazing. So it's like that's light years ahead. So no more having to do a sub-like user or anything like that. And what permissions do you want them to have? It's basically link it up to your QuickBooks or Xero, as you mentioned, and it's updating real time. So now that's one less step even for them to have to do. No, I love it. That's amazing. So what are the plans for 2020 for expansion and for everything else with Novo? Because I know you guys are on fire over there.
Yeah, so we're going to continue providing better and better features. We've launched on Android. We have web application. We have the iPad version coming out soon. So you'll be able to access Novo in many different places. We're going to have a lot of great debit card features rolling out, card controls, and really, really being able to optimize. When you use your debit card, the idea is you swipe it at a merchant and you don't have to worry about it because we'll classify that. We'll figure out who the merchant is. We'll figure out the tax category. So that way when it gets to your accountant, it's almost all the work is done. And it just keeps you in the front office doing what you love, and that's your business, not back office, not banking, right? And we're continuing to roll out more and more integrations in our ecosystem, right? So when we're talking about these tools like Xero, but we also have integrations with Slack. So you can set up little alerts that happen when if a rule's set and all of a sudden, you want to get an alert on Slack that, $500 is credited to your account. You can get those alerts right there. We have a TransferWise integration, which is great. If you do international transfers, you can send money. A great example is London, for example. You can send money from your Novo account to London in 5 minutes at close spot rates. Right? Very upfront and transparent, partnering up with all these best-in-class fintechs out there, as well as other like startups that we've worked with that are great, right? And so be on the lookout for integrations into tools like Stripe, for example, for your card payments, Square, et cetera. So if you use these and you want that really, really nice, tightly coupled integration where everything just works beautifully, almost like an iPhone in with your Mac, with your Apple TV, et cetera, what we're working on in 2021 and 2020.
Man, I love it, and I laugh because I still remember the first time I saw your site and I saw like a Zapier integration, all these integrations on like Slack. I'm like, I don't know if the traditional like banks can spell those words because I'm just saying integration to anything like that third party, it's not going to happen. No way, no how. And I just love what your mission behind making banking easier so that business owners and entrepreneurs can focus on running their businesses and not figuring out how to communicate with third parties. So you automate your marketing and all these other practices, and you have all these other things you do. Why can't your business banking be up to par with your normal business processes? And that's what I see Novo doing, and that's why it excites me so much in what you're doing in the marketplace. So that being said, Tyler, if somebody is listening to this and they want more information on Bank Novo, what's the best way for them to get that info?
Sure. Just reaching out to me personally, Tyler at banknovo.com, or just going straight to our site, banknovo.com.
Fantastic. Well, hey, Tyler, always a pleasure speaking. Awesome having you back on this Reunion 2020 episode. And congrats again on that award of becoming one of the best business banks for 2020. I mean, that's amazing. Congrats. Not to glance over that. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. Leave me a review on the Apple iTunes Store. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Money, don't forget, leave us some comments in the comment section of the video. Love to keep the conversation going over in the YouTube community. And Tyler, thanks again for coming on the show.